Welcome to the William Grant Theater in the Roger Williams University Performing Arts Center for this evening's production of A My Name Will Always Be Alice. My name is Jason Dixon, also known as the choreographer of the show. And before the show begins, I just have to make a few announcements. In any case of an emergency, we do have an emergency exit behind this flat to my left. There is through the door, down the stairs, and which leads you right outside. An easier way will be to your left, through those double doors right there, into the lobby, and out the doors you entered the theater from. We do ask that everyone silence all of your cell phones, any electronic devices, turn them off, put them away, as it does distract our actors. They are very rare when you are using them, so please turn them off, silence them, and put them away. Finally, we are very pleased to have our actors perform en masse tonight due to our successful testing protocols on campus. They were tested prior to this weekend's performances. They all tested negative, which is amazing. However, the protocol still applies to audience members, so please keep your mask on correctly throughout the whole performance, correctly meaning over your nose and your mouth as you see on my face right now. With that being said, please enjoy A My Name Will Always Be Alice.
My husband's name is Alan, and we live in Alabama where we sell apples. Hey, my name is Alice, and my ex's name is Albert. I live in Albuquerque, and I get alimony.
and I live in an apartment, and I live in it alone, and it's kind of antiseptic. And my boyfriend's an accountant, but he's kind of antisocial. And I wanted to be an actress, but I couldn't get an agent, so I sell Avon.
Ding dong! Hey, my name is Alice, and my husband's name is Adam, and his girlfriend's name is Amy, and my lover's name is Abby, and her husband's name is Arnie, and his boyfriend's name is Alan, and my in-law's name is Arthur, and we're working on my anger! We joined an all-girl band, and the harmony soars through the night. We joined an all-girl band. Now I can blow my own. From now on I'm singing all night. Workers rolling the streets. Alice is doing all right. First blind date cool.
Hello.
Jacqueline, she had the kind of beauty that made men burn with desire. She was every woman's envy and every man's dream. Yet she was possessed by a lover whose cruelty was ravishing torment. Babette, the world was her bedroom, from the beaches of Saint-Tropez to the boardrooms of Manhattan super rich, from the back streets of Florence to the pyramids of Cairo, from the casinos of Las Vegas to the jungles of Peru. Babette, she was a woman who couldn't stay put.
Mindy, she had everything. An exciting job as a receptionist for a woman's shoe manufacturer, a studio apartment in Queens, a boyfriend of limited qualities, and yet somehow she knew there had to be more. She dressed and took the double R and pressed inside the crowded car, regretted having left the limousine at home. She hid behind her daily news and wondered what had made her choose this crazy life of danger, sex, and booze at Kaplan Shoes. She found her office door unlocked. She held her breath and gently knocked. She heard a sound and hid behind her desk. Her rival entered dressed in red, and Mindy swore she'd see her dead. She grabbed the Rolodex and raced it, but instead the woman said,
Mindy, type these up for me. I'll need 3 copies. Oh, and can you get me Milton Glass's phone number?
why can't my life be trash? Why can't I wake up to scorching romance, torn from the pages of Collins or Krantz? Oh, why can't my life be trash? Then Howard rushed into the room, and Mindy sensed impending doom. He slipped an invoice in her inbox, and he smiled.
Hi, Mindy.
She marveled at his fine physique, those bulging pecs that left her weak. She watched him flex with thoughts of sex as Mindy tried to speak. She touched his cheek. You have something there, Howard.
Ugh, tuna salad. Ugh.
Oh.
Listen, Mindy, I've been thinking. I think maybe we should start seeing other people.
Oh.
I mean, we've been working in the same office and all, and we've been seeing each other for 3 years now, and I don't know.
Why can't he treat me like trash? We'll talk about it later, Howard. Why can't he pull me to strong Spanish hips? Take me and tear out my heart with his lips. Unleash all I've held in me, completely Sidney Sheldon me. Oh, may I help you?
Stanley Henderson. I have an appointment with Mrs. Kaplan. Leather samples.
Oh, have a seat. Oh, I've been meaning to read that. How is it?
Oh, pretty good. I liked Forbidden Tears a lot better though.
Mrs. Kaplan, your 10 o'clock appointment is here.
From the moment he laid eyes on her, he knew he had to possess her.
Pardon?
Nothing. He knew that behind that icy exterior lived a hot-blooded siren, sensuous and exotic.
Gum? Her heart was pounding. She looked at him again as raw passion welled within her.
He met her gaze and his eyes danced with cruel amusement.
She had to turn away. How does he do that?
He approached her slowly and touched her arm.
Sending shivers up her
never meant to be.
Oh, why's that?
Because of the forbidden pact they made years before aboard the Baron's yacht.
Well, the Baron's yacht, yes, but she was suffering from amnesia then and had only recently begun to piece together the puzzle of her former life.
Perhaps, but she remembers that she was a lady of the evening then.
Huh?
And he, a simple priest.
Well, but you know, now things have changed. Now she's a world famous fashion model.
And he's the Pope.
Oh. Mrs. Kaplan will see you now. Well, you know, we always have tomorrow.
I already read it. It's not very good.
Oh. Broken and defeated, Mindy sat down at her desk. She filed an invoice, wrote out a disbursement, sharpened a pencil. Why can't my life be? Howard, it's Mindy. Could you come in here? I got a book I want you to read.
Poem from my collection for women only. I am woman, a crippled bird. The ledge is cold. He did it. He did it. I was his pretty Polly. Pity Polly. Pity pretty Polly doesn't want a cracker! I am woman, a crippled bird. Flap-flap. 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 Flap. Thank you.
About you. Well, it's a shame you couldn't make it last week with the other mothers.
I'm sorry, I was in a conference in Zurich.
Yes, well, come along. I've been observing Janie very closely. Have a seat. Huh? Sit up straight. She's a very bright girl, Mrs. Johnson. She works beyond potential, a model for her peers, exploring at a level that is way beyond her years. And I'm sorry, but it's getting on my nerves.
I'm sorry?
Don't fidget, Mrs. Johnson. She's a difficult girl, Mrs. Johnson. She helps the other children. Lord knows where it will lead. And I've learned that when my back is turned, she's teaching them to read. I'm to say the least dismayed. Does she think this is third grade? She's independent, she's assertive, she's always self-assured. Now I'm not sure where she's getting that, but it's not to be ignored. And it generally starts in the hall. Did you know that Janie is the only child in class with an even reasonable self-image? Now, who's responsible for that?
I am.
I'm sorry.
I am.
I am not.
I am, Miss Thomas.
Good. Well, how do you expect her to be intimidated by simple authority?
Well, I thought...
Oh, keep your hands where I can see them.
Pepperidge Farm and Milano cookies.
The other mothers baked.
I know, but
I hate baking. Well, Janie was humiliated.
she never said a thing to me.
Well, you're a busy little bee, Miss Johnson. Zipping off to Zurich. I hear next week it's Rome. Is there really any wonder things are suffering at home?
On
Oh,
about.
there's no need to object. It's all here in Janie's artwork. You can see that I'm correct.
Oh, it's a pig made out of a Clorox bottle.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Johnson. There are domestic problems written all over this pig. I know what I'm talking about. I've taken psychology
It's
courses.
just a
If
pig.
you have something to say, raise your hand. Now, I'm not saying you're a bad mother, and I think we can do better if we just make up our minds, 'cause we all know what happens to a bad mother. And there's every indication that this suits your situation. Here is my evaluation. Take it home and get it signed. Oh, now, wasn't it nice to get a chance to meet and chat like this? Uh-huh. Did you know we have these parent-teacher conferences every Monday at 4 o'clock?
Nuh-uh.
Well, I hope I'll be seeing you again very soon.
Yes, Miss Thomas.
That'll be all. No running in the halls. Oh, welcome to kindergarten, Mrs. Feldman. Have a seat.
I know you're gonna go. I know it. I've been thinking a lot about what you said, and I believe that you love me too, and I understand that she gives you something else. Something you need, I guess is what you said. I want to apologize for yesterday. I was so confused. You know, I didn't know what to do with myself. I mean, 2 years. What does a person do? Do I have a nervous breakdown? Do I start a new career? Do I go and have an affair with Tom Brady? I mean, what do I do? I felt so ugly, Frank. And I don't mean just looks, I mean ugly, you know? Then you held me, touched the back of my neck, and kissed me, and said the things you said, and I felt a lot better. So I did our laundry, like I always do on Sundays. And in the middle of folding our bedspread, I noticed your jockstrap in the washing machine, drowning in the wash cycle. It was twisting and turning, being mangled and manipulated into all sorts of painful positions. It looked as if it were crying out for help. The poor little thing. Then the strangest thing, I imagined that you were still in it. The jockstrap, I mean, I got hysterical. I mean, I couldn't stop laughing. I thought that it was the funniest thing that I've ever thought of. People were staring at me. A woman came up to me and said that I should be careful not to inhale too much of that fabric softener. Then, all of a sudden, I heard your voice. So I ran over to the machine, I lifted the lid, and I could hear you in there, choking on the Clorox too, and the lemon fab, but I couldn't make out what you were saying, so I yelled, "Frank, what is it? What are you saying?" And the manager of the laundromat yelled back, "I'm gonna call the police if you don't stop yelling at your wash lady." It made me think, Frank. It made me think that maybe I'm not handling this too well. I can't drop 2 years of being lovers and go back to being friends. We never were friends, Frank. We slept together on the first date, remember? And I know that you wanted to leave on good terms, like telling me you still love me and all, but I really think that it'll be better for me if we break up as enemies. It'll be easier for me to hate you openly instead of being so adult about it, don't you think? I mean, why be adult about it? So we can meet up for lunch and laugh about all of this? So you can tell me about your lovers and I can tell you about my lovers? So we can sleep together for old time's sake? I don't want to be your friend, Frank. I loved you, but I never said I liked you. And if being adults means throwing me away for that slut rag that you picked up on the goddamn train platform, then the most mature thing that I could do for you would be to rip your face off. Oh yes, that feels much better.
Sure like the boys who like to dance real slow. Where they lead is where I go. Dip me down, spin me round, we'll make history in this little town. I sure like the boys who like to dance real slow. I sure like the boys who like to drive real slow. No rush, oh, we'll get there. Parking by the lakeside, headlights in the moonlight. One look at me, then off they go. Kiss me real slow, no rush, you know. Feel every corner, try every part. Here are my lips, my hair, my eyes, my heart. I sure like the boys who like to dance real slow. I sure like the boys who like to hum real slow to the love songs we love on the radio. Too shy to say, don't ever go, but too shy to say, I love you so. But humming along and letting me feel every corner, try every part. Here are my lips, my hair, my eyes, my heart. I sure like the boys who like to dance real slow. Another poem
from my collection for women only. I am woman, a neglected plant, hanging by the window. He did it. He did it. I was his philodendron, calling out, "Won't somebody talk to me?" I am woman, a neglected plant. Didroop, 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 done. Thank you.
There's a picture in a silver frame hanging dusty on my wall, and two people with their eyes the same holding daisies I recall, and the baby in the sailor dress and the pigtails, that was me. And the other was my mother on our Easter by the sea. People tell me that I'm just like her, and I wonder what they see. She was a lady, Lacing cameo, not the gypsy, that is me. She spent her evenings making poetry. I spent my nights making time, and I wonder, am I living partly her dreams, partly mine? What would she think of the too many men, the lies I get lost in again and again, the tears in the morning, the booze and the blues in the night? It's been years now since I've seen her face, heard her footsteps
money. The last time I made money was October 2003. My shrink's on the equator. Dial a prayer, said call back later. I'm bluer than she. Oh, the things I've spoken since I lost my favorite boy. Oh, my nails are broken, so what's left to enjoy? Oh, I'm in such a quandary.
I haven't done my laundry.
I don't have a laundry to do. My co-op's going rental, and my hair's turning gray.
Day by day, my satin sheets are shredding.
We're invited to a wedding.
I'm bluer than they.
Am I blue? Are these tears in my eyes telling you?
I mean, my man calls me such terrible names.
Your man speaks to you.
If I could just get up in the morning and I say, oh, come right in, heartache, and then have a seat.
You get up in the morning.
Listen, I've got a right to sing the blues.
Well, I know I got a right to sing the blues. Well, I don't know if I've got a right, but I do have a letter of recommendation from Health Services
That is not
being possessed of multiple emotions. It is hereby recommended that Sophia Taylor Thomas sing the blues to the fullest extent allowable by the laws of this state.
Oh, I'm in a wreck of my life in every way. So, a page and check up. I'm a blues up mama. Use me in a drama.
Don't ever try to heal me.
Don't Norman Vincent peel me.
Just leave me in my juices to stew.
How could it be as maudlin as the loyal and how? 'Cause I've got a confession. This is a Great Depression. I'm bluer than thou. You shouldn't even know from what I've been through. I'm blue. I'm blue. I'm bluer than bluer than bluer than bluer than you. Don't ask!
Excuse me? Are you the registry consultant? Well, I'm here to register for gifts. This is a really big step for me. I'm very excited. I'll bet you hear that a lot, don't you? When is the happy event? Oh, you mean the wedding date? There isn't one. I'm not getting married. I'll probably never get married. But I need things. And I think registering is a good way for me to learn to receive. Yes, I know this is the bridal registry, and you only register brides. Frankly, I find that a bit discriminatory. I'm here to register, and I don't want any hassle. No, don't get the manager. I'm not trying to cause trouble. Look, for months now, I've been buying gifts for all of my married friends. It's an epidemic. Not that I begrudge them in their happiness, not at all. I'm a very supportive person. It's just that, lately, I've been feeling that something's a little out of whack, you know? Sort of off balance. And yesterday, while I was attaching tiny silver bells to a spice rack for my friends, Howie and Wendy, this voice inside my head started screaming at me. It said, "Schmuck, why do you keep buying gifts for people who have already found everything they want?" Or words to that effect. I don't remember exactly. I do recall that the voice sounded resentful, and I had to agree with it. I mean, isn't it enough that they fell in love and made a commitment? That they'll be splitting the rent and filing jointly? My God,
They found someone who'd give them a foot massage whenever they want. They already won the sweepstakes. Why do they get the door prizes too? Why do they get to register for things like a cookie jar shaped like a giant eggplant? Or a set of really good knives? They're becoming a two-income family, for Christ's sake. Why can't they buy their own knives? Now then, I need things. I'm not getting married, and I need things. I need better towels, matching luggage, a pasta machine, and sterling silver candlesticks. Since I was 5 years old, my grandmother promised me hers the day I got married. Well, I didn't get married. And last month, they went to my cousin Marcy, who did. Why? Why do you only get family heirlooms if you wed? It's not damn fair. Candlesticks, put me down for 2 pairs. Come on, just do it. You already registered Anne, Aunt Dina, Lisa, Jane, and Sydney. I insist on registering too. Yes, I know I'm single. I confront that fact every day of my life. It's fine, I accept it. But I'm not staying single without the same material things as my married friends. My ship is coming in if I have to tow it myself. Do you really want to know when the happy event is? It's a week from Saturday. I'm throwing a shower for myself, officially announcing a life of singlehood. And the beauty of it is, I won't have to return anything if it doesn't work out.
Right this way, Miss Saucer. There is a small buffet, and then I will begin the lecture. I hope you enjoy my little talk on painted ladies.
Oh, look, Miss Montefusco, it's Mona Lisa.
Yes, that's what some people called her. This is just a fictional name, however. She was also called La Gioconda, as she was the wife of Francesco del Bartolomeo del Giocondo.
I bet she hated making dinner reservations.
I wouldn't know. And who she really was doesn't matter. To Leonardo, this isn't the portrait of a woman, but the portrait of woman. For centuries, men have asked why she was placed in a mythical landscape. Why is she seductive? Why is she terrifying?
Why is she smiling?
The most common question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Perhaps you'll have an easier time with this next painting. The most significant of the 19th century. Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe.
Huh?
Or Picnic in the Grass.
Oh.
By Edouard Manet. Observe the classic composition in which Manet borrowed from another work by Raphael.
Why is she naked?
Yes. Well, some might say that the naked figure serves as an allegory for primal urges and Jungian unconscious dream images.
Well, then why aren't the men naked too?
Allegory is very difficult.
I'm sorry, maybe I don't get it?
It takes years of training. Perhaps you'll enjoy Picasso's portrait of Marie Therese.
Why does she look like that?
This is a prime example of the Cubist technique. Observe as the artist breaks down the planes of form to engage in seeing the object as true object. Picasso broke down vases, guitars, and quite naturally, he broke down Marie Therese.
He didn't like women very much, that's for sure.
I don't see what women have to do with it. We are talking about art. It seems to me that you are unable to appreciate the distinction.
But I just
You know what I bet you would appreciate? The buffet. They have some lovely sandwiches. Why don't you get something to eat? At least then your trip to the museum won't be a total loss.
I'm not really very hungry right now.
Suit yourself. I'm getting something to eat.
Wait, I was just curious, that's all. I'm sorry I asked so many questions. Drat.
And just where do you think you are going?
I was just leaving after all. Oh my God. Mona Lisa, is that you?
Huh, it ain't Whistler's mama. Listen, you're not gonna let that old know-it-all scare you off, are ya?
Well, it's just that she made me feel pretty dumb.
Huh, I'd rather hear what you have to say any day of the week.
Oh, I don't know anything about art. She said so.
But I bet you know what it's like to have to sit quietly with an expression like this on your face, even when you don't feel like it.
But aren't you happy being so well known?
Ha! I'm delirious. What a wonderful way to be famous. What a wonderful way to stay young. I sat down to begin Leonardo said grin, and the next thing I knew I'd been hung. So for centuries now I remember in this woman of mystery role, and in everyone's book I am known for a look, and that stupid song by Nat King Cole.
Ah,
Painted ladies have such feelings inside they can't reveal. Painted ladies, what the scholars debate, the lips conceal. All the men walking by below try to guess what the smile might show. Everyone who sat there and took it would know. It's the same thing with the name thing. Nobody knows how I feel. You know, when I was alive, I was known for a lot. I wrote poetry. Oh, I made a killer big CD. And did you know that I was considered the best mimic in Florence?
no.
God bless you, you are everyone, you are beautiful, I mean it. Oh, you don't know?
Mm-mm.
Pope Leo X?
Sorry.
Ugh, they loved that at the Vatican.
Could you turn the heat up?
Oh.
I'm freezing.
Oh my. Oh no, where's the thermostat?
Excuse me, Victorine. I was just showing the lady that I'm a great impressionist.
Please don't use the word impressionist around me. Good morning, Mona.
What's so good about it?
Oh, come on. Put on a happy...
Oh, please.
Okay, forget about the heat then. How about food? Do you have any fruit? A croissant? Anything?
No, I'm sorry. But can't you eat all the food around you?
What? It's been on the ground for 100 years.
You're actually hungry? But aren't you just serving as an allegory?
Yeah, but it's about time that someone served me. What a nice, honest, true-to-life picnic. People caught in a typical pose. Just the whole office bunch sitting outside for lunch, and there's one person not wearing clothes. Now the scholars say I make a statement of an early impressionist trend. Meanwhile, most of the ants from this corner of France are maneuvering up my rear end. Painted ladies sitting naked with men who ate my meal. Painted ladies, hope I never catch cold like my friend Camille.
recognize me?
Well, no, I mean, your name is written right there.
Oh, figures. You're staring at the lipstick, right? Yeah, Pablo, pick the shade.
Well, at least it matches your nail polish.
Well, that's true, but I mean, if someone made you look like this, you would kill them, right?
Well, once my husband Neil took a picture of my nose with this new wide-angle lens.
Oh, I can relate. What a thoughtful and flattering portrait. After sitting those long afternoons, then my friend said to Rez, what he'd do to your fez, and your fingers, they look like balloons. My dress feels like it's made out of cardboard, and my hat isn't chic, it's just blah. With this crazy green hair, and my breasts over there. Boy, it's murder to shop for a bra. Painted ladies, why'd I fall for the storming artist spiel? Painted ladies, Edward, Pablo, and Neil. No one knows if I'm fat or svelte. No one knows all the pain I felt. No one knows where I might get a nice tuna melt. Inner tubes are where my boobs are. Nobody knows how that feels. Nobody knows how we feel. Shh, someone's coming. Can you see who it is, Therese? No, you think I have eyes in the back of my head? Well, the side of my head, yes, but that's because Picasso really did not like.
The lecture's about to start.
Painted ladies, we salute them for cheerfully giving up their identities to serve man and art. Now, we may never know the women behind the canvases, but does it really matter? Surely we know how they feel.
Right.
Oh!
Nobody knows
How we feel. Hey!
Woo-wee, wouldn't I like a taste of that? Ew. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Hey, don't ignore me, honey. You're not that pretty. Woo-wee, look at them kazumbas. I'd like a taste of that, honey bunny.
Excuse me, would you repeat what you just said to me?
Huh? Oh, I said I'd like a taste of heaven, honey bunny.
What else? There was something else you said that I couldn't quite make out.
I don't know. I said you had a great pair of legs or something. I forget.
No, it wasn't legs. It sounded more like Darumbas.
Hey, lady, walk on by, will ya? I'm eating my lunch.
Yes, I'm so sorry to infringe on your time. It's just, can you try to remember what you said? It's very important to me. Now, it sounded like,
Kazumbas.
I'm sorry.
Kazumbas. Now will you please leave me alone? I'm on my lunch break.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry, but what are Gazumbas?
I don't know. It's just a word. I made up word. No big deal. Look, if you're pissed off, I'm sorry. I said Kazumbas. So what? You got a nice shape. Since when is it a crime to give somebody a compliment?
No, no, I understand your motivation. It's just the word Gazumbas. I've never heard it before. What exactly does Gazumbas refer to?
You know, up there. Your chest, lady.
Oh! I thought that was what you meant, but I wasn't quite sure.
Well, it's what I meant. No offense.
Of course not. So, You like my tips?
Hey, cool it, Willie. I work here.
Sorry, I just wanted to know if you really appreciated my memories.
Would you excuse me, lady? I gotta get back on the job.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me. But before I go, I'd like to show you my gazumbas.
Wait, cool it, Willie. Cover yourself.
Well, I thought if I showed you my gazumbas, you'd show me your, wagabongo.
Wagabongo?
You know, your dick, Pecker, Schlong, Johnson, wagabongo.
You're a wacko, lady.
Why am I a wacko? You like my gazumbas, I like your wagabongo. I just want a taste of that heaven you promised me. Why, with my gazumbas and your wagabongo, we could make great shtapuka.
Hey, Joe! Hey, help!
Oh, come on, wagabongo, squeeze my gazumbas.
Hey, Joe, call a cop. I got a nutcase down here.
Oh, baby boy, I can't wait to show you my chibuki.
Oh my God!
Good.
Hello. Remember me? Chanteuse Français. See little girl with the big voice who died for love. Twice a night. Oh, how I love to sing of love. En français, of course. French is the language of love. Of course, I was not always French. Until I was 13, I was German. Being German was nice. I liked the sausage. But in my art, I knew something was missing. So, at 13, I decided for a change. For a while, I was Danish. Comme ci, comme ça. I liked the pastry. Then I was very many things. I was Irish, Romanian, Italian, Polish. But always, no matter how good the food or how high the mountains, I knew something was missing. L'amour, n'est-ce pas? I needed to sing of my broken heart, to die for love, twice a night. And for this, I needed a slit in my skirt, a beret on my head, long cigarette, champagne, stiletto heels. I needed to be French. French. My papa was right. When I was a little girl, he used to come into my room, kneel by my bed, and whisper into my ear. He would say, Heidi! I was still German then. Heidi, you're different. You should be French. And then he would sing to me a little lullaby that never failed to help me to sleep. And so, my friends, tonight I would like to sing for you my papa's lullaby to me that he sang. En français, maestro. Parlez-vous français, chanson Paris, filet mignon, n'est-ce pas? Mon ami, she's lounge, café à crème, escargot, yum yum pour moi. Beaujolais, d'accord, Chevrolet coupé, merci madame Pompidou. Chicago tout de suite, mon dear potpourri, that's a nice ragout. À la mode, à la carte, vive la France, bon appétit, la guerre. Rêve Suzette, Lafayette, pardonnez-moi, c'est la vie van ordinaire. Qu'est-ce que c'est pour des gras, comment c'est bon, Maurice Chevalier, quel bouffe. Versailles enchanté, la plume démentante, chantons brillante, c'est trop fou. Liberté, égalité, fraternité, Flopin, Coco, Chanel. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? N'habitez le hôtel. Car pour le vent, et millions de mots, détruit en
The final poem from my collection for women only. Autographed copies will be available in the lobby following the performance. I am woman, a dying swan, dancing, 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 my toe shoes torn, my tutu too. He did it. He did it! And he knows who he is. That weekend, he took her skiing in Aspen, and that's when he did it. A love bullet through my feathered breast. I am woman, a dying swan.
Won't you help me? Won't you help me, please? I've got it naked, it's shaking me down to my knees. Won't you tell me what this might be? Is it the same old thing that's always wrong with me?
Yes, well, I'm here to help. So please feel free to say exactly what's on your mind.
I want that sweet meat, daddy. Come on and dip it in my bowl. I need that jelly roll, daddy. Come on and fill my donut bowl. My coffee's been sitting for weeks on the shelf. If you don't come by and grind it, I must do it myself. I need that sweet meat, daddy.
I'm not sure I quite understand, Miss...
Honey Pot.
Yes, well, Miss Pot, I was wondering...
No. Honey Pot's my first name. Honey Pot Watkins? The blues singer?
Yes, well, Honey Pot, you seem to have some sense of your personal desires, but I'm wondering if you could tell me exactly what it is you want.
I want that sweet meat, daddy. Come on and dip it in my
Honey
bowl.
Pot, I'm going to be frank with you. You're trying to articulate your sexual needs, aren't you?
Well, yes, doctor, I guess I am.
Fine. But what I'm hearing is a lot of talk about food. Do you think you could discuss sex without referring to the contents of your refrigerator?
I think so.
Well, then why don't I ask you once again? What is it exactly that you want?
When my oven's overheated, I need my fix-it man. When my lock needs opening, I'm sure he's the one who can. He's got a monkey wrench that I love to use. I don't know how I live without his screws. He's my handy, dandy fix-it man. Hey.
Let me ask you, do you often yourself associating sex with food and hardware?
No, I hadn't really noticed that.
Well then why don't we try once again? You know, Honeypot, we're all a little embarrassed to really discuss sexuality. That is a perfectly normal response. But if you'd like to try and work through that,
Oh yes, I'd love to work through that.
please feel free. What sorts of sexual activities do you most enjoy?
He comes to my stable, raises through my hay. He rears up nice and high and oh, I like it that way. Yeah, I like it like that.
Try not to mention horses.
Okay. Dive down, Daddy. You never miss a stroke. Why don't you dive down, Daddy?
Try not to mention swimming.
I got a real thing for that thing. It really makes my spirit sing. I got a real thing for that thing.
Yes, and what thing is that exactly, Honeypot?
Oh, well, his
His penis, right?
yes, his monkey wrench.
Yes, his monkey wrench. But you mean something else when you say that.
His penis?
Yes. Now, what would you like him to do with the penis?
Daddy, my door's wide open. Why don't you come on inside? Daddy, my door swings easy.
You can think before you answer, you know.
Doctor, I think I know what you mean.
Yes?
I think I want the penis
Yes?
in my sugar bowl. Vagina?
Yes! This is very important, Honeypot. Are you starting to feel yourself become more aware of what it is you really want? That it isn't wrenches and donuts?
Yes, I think so.
Could you tell me about it?
Yes, I believe I can.
I'd like extended foreplay, Daddy. Not merely genital contact as such. Then proceed with actual penetration, Daddy. I'd enjoy that very much. I'd like to experience sexual release concurrently with you. I prefer a multiple climax, but the other kind will do. Consider sex just one aspect of me as a person, Daddy.
Wonderful progress, Honeypot.
Thank you, Doctor.
With regular therapy, within 5 years, you should have a sex life as good as the typical American woman.
Huh? Come back here, Daddy, and put that monkey wrench in my bowl. Oh, yeah. Oh, Daddy! Daddy!
Are you still on that phone? You hang up first, okay? Are you still there? No fair, I did it last time. Well, don't forget, call me in the morning. Be my friend. Tell me what you're gonna wear to school. Those stuck-up girls help me with my math.
Anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, anti-living. I want you to cast those magazines behind you. I want you to cast those airbrushed glossy images from your hearts. Your search for beauty is over, for it is here, in your own mirror. Look into that mirror and see the owner of your face. Your own face. Look into that mirror and say, these lines are from sunshine. These lines are from rain. These lines are from ecstasy. These lines are pain. These lines are from living. Why should I smooth them off my face when I'm growing old with such blazing rays? These lines are the men I lost. These lines are the child I raised. These lines are the songs I've sung, the trails I've blazed. These lines are my story of glory, hope, and rage. Take a good look. I 1973.
And my name is Alice, and my husband's name is Albert. We live in Alabama, and we sell apples.
1983.
Hey, my name is Alice, and my ex's name is Albert, and I live in Alabama where I used to sell apples. But I was ambitious, so I added Native American artifacts, aluminum siding, antiques, and apple bottom jeans.
1993.
Hey, my name is Alice, and my boyfriend's name is Alan, and we live in an apartment, which is really 2 apartments, because I didn't want to give up my space!
Period.
And I'm taking a service training at the Learning Annex.
Get it, Queen.
Again.
Oh.
2003. Hey, my name is Alice, and I aspire to be an attack pilot, so I joined the Air Force Academy. Now, I'm an ace in aviation, but so far, I am an associate air instructor. And if I don't see active combat, there is no way I can advance. And at the Airman's Convention, all they did was pinch my ass. 2013.
Hey, my name is Alice, and I'm politically active. I support the First Amendment, and I'm strongly anti-gun. So I decided to run for the Assembly of the State of Arizona. My opponent's name was Alfred.
Yes.
Anti-public funding, anti-welfare, anti-abortion, anti-busing, and I aced him.
2021.
Hey, my name is Alice, and I moved from Alabama. Now I live in Astoria in an apartment that costs an arm and a leg.
Yes.
But that's okay, I work for Apple.
Hey.
I'm getting married in April, and my fiance's name is Amy.
If your life is a mess,
And you're bored with success.
And your shame tries to put you away.
If they throw you in jail,
Been there.
or you've broken a nail, or you dented your new Chevrolet, hey! We have got some sound advice to pull you through. There's a virtue oh so locked inside of you. Come join our all-girl band. It's the feminist way to relax. Come join our all-girl band. We need a tuba and sax. Come join our all-girl band. And the harmony soars through the night. Come join our